and welcome to an episode of Tiger Tales 2008, the Tiger Challenge. We're going to have to John Daly here. We're coming for you, my friend. We are coming for you, but first things first. Luke Donald, he awaits us at a par 4 challenge at Fancourt. And then we'll move on to the long drive challenge for this video. Let's go. Luke Donald, my friend, you're going down. When the game loads. Come on.
Today's event provides a formidable challenge for golfers.
Okay, Fancourt. I just played the 05 episode, which you would have seen yesterday. It didn't go the best, but it didn't go too bad. I'll try and cut the corner here, which was a mistake. I have the control in 05, I don't, you know, right? It's fine. Also, one thing they do in this kind of generation of Tiger Woods games is they make the wind take the piss in the story mode, you know, the main kind of non-season mode. Because I play this in stroke play, not, you know, like Core Showcase, and the wind will be nothing.
He shouldn't have any trouble with a lie here.
Okay. Bit of power boost, just try and get it out. Just get it out. Get it on the green. I mean, 89%, that should have played short, but it is what it is. Oh my god. I think we could just escape with par and live with it. Is that left? Is that a left or right? Is that how straight is that? It's just straight. Okay. I did that to get kind of gather. I couldn't read it. I'm not sure. I mean, that's just an easy putt. I'll take that. I'll take the birdie. Oh dear.
Drops a shot with a bogey there.
And he gets the bogey. Already 2 ahead. This might be a pretty short video, to be fair.
This hole requires,
but I don't want to do 3 challenges in one video. It'd be too long. Oh, just the wind to do something here. Oh, that's gonna bounce. Okay, there we go. The wind did do something. It nearly did too much. But it's fine, it's fine. He's played it short. I don't think I'll get there. I think he's played it too short. Yeah, he's laying up. He's laying up. Time to extend our lead, although I think this one will be just win. Like a score of 3 up. We'll play a pitching wedge. That. Is that in? Yeah, it is. That was meant to be a full swing. I think the game changed my power to make sure that went in. We've seen it with the putting. We've seen it with the putting. It'll change the power. If you go like a full putter swing, it'll lower the power sometimes to get it in the hole. I think it did that there. So the game's kind of getting me that one, which is why I'm not too happy about it, to be fair. There's some sort of like aim assist. I mean, he needs it, to be honest with you. He needs it.
Makes bogey and drops a shot.
Another bogey. We get the eagle.
After 3 difficult holes.
We'll keep going. We'll play it down the right side. The wind will blow it left. Nice and central. Middle of the fairway. A 327-yard drive. There we go. 226 yard to the pin for him. Is that a 3-wood for him? Or fairway wood at least? It is. It's gone for it. It's right. He's hit the rough and it's played short. He doesn't know what to make of it. Weird. Not great, mate. Not great. That's what you make of it. We'll play a 9-9 here. I think an 8-iron it's going to roll quite a bit. Yeah, with an 8-iron it rolls quite a bit. These greens are fast moving, we've got to be careful. You need to play it short and roll it towards the hole. Oh, nice little chip.
This would make it 3 consecutive birdies.
Is that a bit too hard? No, that's on the money. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice little birdie. Safe part. There we go. He's slowly getting better. Fair play to the guy. Right, 2 more holes here on the front 9.
The tee shot requires accuracy.
Oh, okay, this is reachable. I think with that wind, it's reachable. We'll go as hard as we can. It might be a bit short, to be fair. Oh, it's not quite max power we can do. Oh, that's a nice little shot there. Using the slope to calm down the ball there. It rolls towards the hole. That's a brilliant shot. You can't ask for much more than that. He's down the fairway. About halfway. Should get a birdie out of this, to be honest with you. Unless he's stupid. Yeah. Gotta calm it, lad. This hole can actually be quite hard with these fast-moving greens. Because if you want to clear the slope and get it on the green, it's gonna roll. You have to like do what I did and get a bit lucky. Bounce it on the slope and hope it kind of just settles near the hole.
This for an eagle 2.
I mean, that's a straight putt, surely. Not quite. Okay.
Sinks it for an eagle.
That's a bit hard. It'll do though, it'll do. It's straight enough. He gets part, but he falls further behind. He ain't winning here today. Luke Donald. You're just not good enough.
While the fairway is very
Right. Medium length par 4. 108 power. Oh, it hits the top of the slopes. It kills the power. I wanted to land just past it so it would roll down. It doesn't really matter, but as his t-shirt freaks out. Is it always doing that? No, we're fine. Emulator issues. It's fine, I can live with it.
180 left to the hole.
180 to the hole. We'll play it 8-iron because it's going to roll quite a bit here. And I am going to play it to the left side. It's going to fly left and back to the right. There we go, that'll do. My house controlled a little further out than I'd like, but I think clubbing down would have made it play too long. We'll take it, we'll take it. Nice little chip.
This for 5 in a row.
It's uphill. Here's a good chunk of power. That's a bit hard actually. Just about stays in the hole. It nearly stayed out. It just stayed in the hole. We'll get the birdie. Once again, the carbon copy putt's impossible to do because the putting is inconsistent. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. We'll keep going.
The fairway is wide.
Left side, the wind will blow it to the right. We'll try to avoid the bunker. 111 power. Yeah, we've cleared the bunker. Well over it. Yeah, that'll do. Middle of the fairway. Ooh, you played with the sun there. I thought that might have been going in. But it's played to the right side of it. He's delighted, look. He's like, I've actually hit a good shot there. And he's messed it up. No, actually, that's not too bad. He'll chip that. You should put it realistically, but you can chip it. It will chip it. Right, we'll try and play a slightly soft sandwich. Yeah. I wanted it softer than that. But the game's really sensitive with its power. It's just not calibrated to what it should be. For my style, but it is what it is. We're on the green.
For an incredible 6 birdies in a row.
That's kind of right edge.
Will it get there? There you go, as they say over here in America.
Nice looking.
There we go, that should be in the hole. Yep. In the hole for the birdie. In the hole for the birdie. Let's keep going.
That's well done for par.
He gets the par. He stays at 2 over. I think we're, what, 6 under at this point? What are we? We have 1 eagle. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we have 2 eagles. 5, 6, 8 under. Suck it. Suck it, McDonald. Suck it.
This hole calls for
Can't beat me. I'm just too good. Oh, a nice open fairway to aim at. Long ass hole of 506 yards for a par 4. 114 power, that'll do it. Down the hill. That's a 349 yard drive. Simple lob wedge, I think. Oh dear. He's in the rough and that's a big slope down it as well. He's got to aim it well to the right here. Yeah, that's a no good light. You know what, that'll do from there. That'll do it. He had a tough lie, tough shot near the green.
yards from the flag.
That's okay. Well, it's high in the air and a little soft.
This approach is on target.
And try and roll it back. Okay, got no roll back on that at all. Thanks, Gabe. We're on the green, it's fine. Let's see what we can do with this.
Lucky 7 straight birdies.
Okay, it breaks to the left, but then it breaks hard right, but then calms down at the end. How close does 30-foot putt get, just to kind of give me a reference point? It won't get there, but I want to see how close it gets. Okay, nowhere near. Okay, that's fine. How's that? Okay. That's gonna miss! Oh! The no consistency is a killer. I am very close to changing the putting because I hate it. Oh, it's fine. Right.
Luke Donald for par.
Like, you do the same thing. Whatever.
Should be happy with par there.
Well, we should have had a birdie there. I had a right line, but it is what it is. I'm maxing out my putting. See, I know. We've seen it today. It aims it for you at times. It sets the power for you. Where is it?
Brave tee shot with a drive.
Randomly does it. It should have done it there. I was close enough. That should have got in, to be honest with you. I just whack it. Try and use the wind here. Keep it. Get it onto the green. Ah, it's going to hit the slope and play short. But we can chip it. He's going to lay up from a tee shot. Just go for it, lad. Just go for it, man. Get in pitching range. Have some courage, my friend. Sitting 160 yard shot. It's a lot harder. Ah, you're an idiot. Go again. I'm even closer than you are. That's how bad you are, man. Get your act together. That's better. Okay. Play it here. Oh, okay. I was a bit too aggressive there. It's fine.
For birdie.
Yeah, gotta be careful there. 10-foot putt's too hard, but I can barely hit this. That's gonna play short, isn't it? Yeah. I hate this game sometimes. This has been the most frustrating Tiger Woods game I've played so far. And it's the one I've least enjoyed. I can't lie. It really is. Because the putting's just not great. It's just rubbish. Because it's just impossible to get consistent, because the game's just not consistent with what you do. Okay, this one's going to be hard. So I'm actually going to aim at... In 05, I try and get as close as possible. For this one, I am going to like aim further out. Try and keep it in the... Yeah, that'll do it. 180 yards to the pit. He's in the fairway too, he'll take it. But it's quite far out. Good luck with that one. Ooh, flirting with the water there, mate.
110 yards to the hole, 135.
I thought this might be quite short, but no, it's a pretty normal episode, this one. I played it a bit safe there. And I was right to, that's overplayed despite... Okay, despite the wind. That's a good chip, but I think I can put mine. Yeah, I can. Right, let's get back to birdie ways. How's it played so short, man? Okay, just full hit it. Keep things simple here. The flag's still in it, so I'll keep it in the hole. So this game, you don't have to get it close. You just got to set up. You have to set up the simple putt, so you have to carbon copy a hard putt preview, because the game will make sure you don't get the same power. And as we're seeing, one power makes a big, big difference. I would love a power bar, so I know why what's happened, because it feels like I'm doing the same thing and getting a power bar, man. Like the current games, the modern games have a power bar, so I know what the power is. Give me more control over that, man. Right. We're frustrated. Let's just end things with a massive long drive challenge here. We should have the power here, because we have max power. The only thing I don't have is all the power tokens for the power boost, because I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you get... In 06 you can take off equipment to put onto the ones you've got. But you can't... I can't find it in this game. Oh, okay, so it's not as easy as it looks. Alright. Okay, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Campbell, first time appearance here in the Tiger Challenge. Okay, hits it about 250. Okay, hits it about there, so I can hit it here and I'll win. The wind will keep it to the right as well. And again, is that going to be... That's going to be the Akira, isn't it? That's not going to count. Oh, I forgot. I hate this game. Look at him. He's smirking like a dickhead. Screw you, mate. Has he won the hole because of that? Okay. Not a lot you can do about that. The power's just all over the place. It is just a frustrating game to play. To be honest, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan. I'm really not. Alright, let's do it again. And I've got to play the Course Showcase as well. I'm doing 04 before this, let me tell you. 04 is the much better game. It's just the wind did nothing there. The wind legitimately did absolutely nothing. It just doesn't do what you think it should do. There we go. I tried to play it safe and got punished for it, so I just play aggressive. It's what works in this situation. Right, Campbell, you may have cheesed it once, because the wind did nothing. Well, then again, it was blowing front right, so I'll let it off. Right, let's keep going. Over the bunker. Uh-oh. A bit too hard there. It's fine. Oh, is he hitting with a 3-wood? I could do that. Do I do that? No, no. The driver's working. Cut in the corner. We'll just do that. We'll just take it easy on the power boost. We don't need too much. We just need to clear the bunker. Bounce out of the rough, we'll stay in the fairway, we'll do it. That should be the gold medal, unless there's 5 rounds. There we go, we won the event. That's a gold medal, nice and easy. Well, I'm off to get some food. I've just got to remember to make sure this bloody saves. That's the thing as well, there's no autosave when you win an event and you have to back out. Or get a sponsorship. Next time we'll play the match against Chris DeMarco with his Comic Sans hat, if it is who I think it is. Yeah, it is. He used to be a boss. Now he's just a regular opponent for Gramps who just loses all the time. Well, Gramps doesn't lose. He loses. Chris DeMarco. So next time we'll do the match play against Chris DeMarco. And then do the clutter to the pin challenge, which might take a few goes. We'll move on to the skins match and the par 3 challenge. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. So let's play Tiger 2008, the Tiger Challenge.